Hey guys. Whoa. Okay, so I just got the shower and like my hair's like I don't know. It's acting funny. What's up, guys? I hope actually I'll talk about that later. There's so much I want to talk about. I don't know if this is gonna be reflecting the AD. Actually no, this is gonna be reflecting the AD. So yeah, screw it. We're gonna do it reflecting the AD because like there's so much I want to talk about, guys. Let's get the intro first, and then we'll go straight away. First off, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time you're watching this video. It is currently Wednesday, January 3rd, 2023. Right now it is 7:30 p.m. I just got the shower. I was laying down for a little bit. I had practice today for dance, and that was 6 hours, and that was kind of interesting, intense to say the least. But yeah, I'm gonna make this reflect with AD like no longer than 12 minutes because funny story actually. I made a video on the 31st, no, on the 30th of like a no, not 30th, the first of this year. I made a video and it was reflective of AD video, and it was 16 minutes long, and I put my phone in 4K and 60 frames per second, and then YouTube could not handle it, and it was uploading all day. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just delete it. And hopefully I might upload it, I might not, just because like the timing of it was just like, yeah, right. But I'm gonna try to be very, I only put it in 4K today, so hopefully like that like straightens things out in terms of how this uploads or when this uploads. But yeah. Where do I start? Dude, officially happy new year, happy belated new year. I hope you are enjoying this beginning first few days of the new year. I know I am. I'm trying to make the most of it because I'm realizing school is right around the corner. Anyways, um I've been just doing my best. I've been at dance practice basically like this whole week. I've been doing stuff. The video, I really want to talk about that video. That video was amazing. And that's the whole basis of this of today's reflection. The title of today's reflection is going to be Removing the Limit, because that is where we're at now in the stage of YouTube. I want to first off, before I say anything else, thank you all so much for 100 subscribers. I know I did not make the goal of it being before the end of the year, but we are at 100 subscribers within the first week of 2024, and that is amazing. It may not be like a lot compared to like actual real full-time YouTubers, but like considering that I have not really put like full-time into this, and like it's more like been like a side thing, that is amazing to me, because it's like 100 people that actually I've influenced. That's like at least 100 people, right? Through these videos. 100 people that I've influenced, that have watched my videos, that have taken something from it, and that have taken the time out of their day to just subscribe to me. Even if you're just here to support me because you know me personally, that is still something that I admire you for, and I love you for, and I will give you your flowers for that, because that's beautiful. I thank you. And like as I said, I got love for you. I got love for you. And just yeah, this whole process has been just amazing. There's so much I can talk about with the YouTube thing, but I'm gonna save that for like when we hit a year, because that's actually soon. Like a month, 2 months, a month and some change. And it's like, wow, it's crazy. There's so many things I could say about that, but just thank you guys so much. And that is actually the whole, like, what really incited me to talk about removing the limit. As you guys have seen, if you haven't seen, please go watch that last video. That last video was amazing. I think Antonio Vega, remember that name, Antonio Vega, you are my GOAT. You are the GOAT. The editing on that, the cinematography on that was just, I could not have done that without him. I don't think I could have ever done that without him. Like, he is amazing. And I think that was like the best feeling ever, just seeing how many people received it, supported it, liked it. I saw how many, like the amount of views that accumulated within less than 24 hours is ridiculous. And like that in itself is just like, it's beautiful to see. It is beautiful to see. It made me so excited. I kept checking back. Oh, new like, a new comment, a new view. Like subscribers were just going up. I gained 10 subscribers within the span of yesterday. Just like within the last 48 hours, I've gained 10 subscribers, and it got me to 100 subscribers. That is crazy. And that is why I wanted to talk about removing the limit today. I was like, in the process of me making these videos and it growing, I received the question on multiple occasions that really like had me like sitting there thinking about this whole thing. And that question was, where do you see this going? Where do you want to take this? And I was just stuck. I was like, I don't know. I'm just doing videos, right? Excuse me. And that's kind of out of place for me because I always had a plan for how I see myself or how far I want to get somewhere. But YouTube has always been like a question mark for me because it's like, it's something I'm passionate about and I want to like really do good in and like, be more developed in it. But it's like, my fear is making the passion a job. Or another thing I talked about too, or just thought about too, or not thought about, but that's really influenced me throughout this whole process of YouTube, is the judgment that comes with it. I'm not one to hold myself back. I don't like to hold myself back. And like, that means I'm putting myself in a vulnerable position. And the more I grow on this channel, the more I share about myself, the more this channel like is just out there, the more I have to really come to terms with and accept the fact that I'm going to be vulnerable, right? And that's always been something that's kind of scary for me. Starting with the YouTube thing, it all started with me making a video for myself. And then that became me sending those videos to my friend Antonio, my friend Chance at the time. Those were like the two closest people to me in the very like awkward point in my life. And then it became a friend group thing where it was like, not friend group, but like small group of friends that I would share it with. And then it became like on YouTube, and that's when I put it on YouTube. And then like it just kind of grew, and like I really kind of hid it from my family, because I was just like, ooh, it's kind of awkward, like, and I've been very timid on sharing it. Even then, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of timid on sharing it now. But like, that video was just amazing. It was an amazing feeling, and just seeing how well received it was and how receptive people were to it. It was just like, wow, like this can really be something. This can really, really be of value, and like my message can be amplified. And I talked to my dad about it, like my fear of just sharing it with people or putting it out there. And, he told to me, and it really like, it gave me like, I had an epiphany, excuse me. I experienced an epiphany because he told me, he's like, you're limiting yourself. And I was like, am I really? And then like, when I sat there and thought about it, I realized that I am, that I have been, right, up to this point, because I've always been like, man, like, I don't know, I don't have a plan. I'm scared that like, if I get to a certain point, I'm up there, I'm not gonna live to expectations. I'm like, I have all these like scared and those fearful thoughts I also expressed to him too. My fear is receiving hate or negativity, because it's like, I've shared up to a point where it's like, I know if I share it to these people, they'll support me and they'll at least be positive about it, right? But it's like, I know that when you put it on a bigger platform, that negativity will be there. And it's like my fear that I've had, or that I've allowed to limit me for too long, is receiving hate for it. And that is what I want to change. That is what I really desire to do with this YouTube thing. The message I sent in that last video was the whole basis of why this YouTube thing is a thing. It's meant to discover me and who I am. This is meant really for me. This process of recording a video, putting it out there, sharing with people, telling them about my life, is meant for me to develop and find myself. And I should not allow myself to limit myself, right? Because I'm fearful of what other people think. That does not go in line with what I want you guys to do. So why do I, not do that? Sorry, I'm trying to make this straightened out. There you go. Why would I do that to myself? I want to lead by example. I don't want to be one to just say, oh yeah, do this, do that, and I'm just out here like lacking off, just not doing anything. I'd rather you do as I do rather than just do as I say, and that's by leading by example. That's one of my word of the days I had, being an example. And something that I really want to do this year too, or just in general with my life, is be more confident in myself, because for too long I've allowed a lack of confidence to influence me and limit me. And I don't think I want to live with that for the rest of my life. So that is why it's called removing the limit. And in terms of like making this less about me and more about you in this point of the video, do what you want. Do what you love to do. be who you are and be true to yourself. Ooh, I almost. Anyway, who cares what other people think? Because at the end of the day, it's like, if you do it or you don't, they're going to continue to live their life. But you're going to be stuck with the regret of not doing it. You're going to be stuck with the what if, and you're going to be worried about, oh, if only I just did this, and, you know, all because you limited yourself because of other people. Your life is worth way more than that. As I mentioned yesterday in the whole being human aspect, you are human as someone else is human. Just because someone judges you does not mean they're perfect. Nobody's perfect. And if they make you think that, then they got to reevaluate themselves. But you should never try to make yourself perfect in someone else's eyes. Only in your own. Make your life beautiful and make your life of value. And in terms of this, it's like, I don't know where I'm going with this whole YouTube thing. I really don't. I don't know how far I want to take it. I don't know how long I'm going to do this. I don't know when the next video will be. I don't know what this will end up being in the next year, if this will be a thing, right, in the next year. But I do know that from this point on, I've made a promise to myself. I'm going to make a promise to myself that I'm not going to stop myself from it being something because I'm scared about what other people think. Removing that limit that I place upon myself. You're the only one that can really put that limit on yourself and remove that limit from yourself. Everybody else can make you think or try to make you think that they have a limit on you, but that's not the case. You got control of that. So take advantage of it. There's no easier way to say that besides just taking advantage of what you have and doing something with it, right? There's no better way I can put that, right? Just continue to do what makes you happy and don't let the outside world limit you and your happiness. You have a life that is worth living, that is of value, that is of high value, but you have to make sure that you live by that high value. And in terms of where we go from here, it's like, it's only up, right? If I lose all my subscribers tomorrow, I'm still going to make this video. I'm still going to make these videos, as I know that I'm documenting my life and I'm documenting who I am and being there at least for somebody. And even if that somebody is just myself. So I hope you liked that video yesterday. I hope you enjoyed this video. Continue to love yourself, be yourself. Continue to take care of yourself, love yourself, and be yourself. And then we'll see what tomorrow has to offer, right? We'll see what we'll do or how we'll end up. But thank you guys. Thank you for all the love, for all the support, for always being there for me. Even if you didn't think you were there for me, you were there for me. Just by watching this, or watching these videos, or just being there and watching me develop in this whole process. I love you guys. I really do. That's all I got. Yeah. All the support is greatly appreciated. All the love is greatly appreciated. I will give you guys your flowers because you guys are amazing. You guys are beautiful, and you guys all have contributed to me being where I'm at today. Thank you. As I will continue to say, thank you. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't really know what else to say. I feel like I have a lot to say right now. Like, there's so much I'm fanboying over that video. Like, dude, I watched that video like 10 times already, and it's my video, right? But it was just so fun to make, seeing it come out the way it did, and just seeing it as like a beam of hope for me, right? Like, this can really do something if I wanted to, and that's what I'm excited about. But I know from this point on, I'm not gonna let the limits of myself stop me. So that's all I got. Thank y'all. Love y'all. God bless all of y'all. Take care of yourselves. And I will be seeing you guys shortly or soon, or, wherever life takes us. But yeah, AD is out.